we get started, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.
Try anything and you're canceled, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Fans of the popular Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise were looking forward to the 2022 Netflix movie, which is a sequel to the first movie, which was released in 1974.
For years, I've been waiting for this night. Just to see him again.
Who?
Leatherface.
This time around, Melody and some other young adult characters go to the small town of Harlow, Texas, because they think that they can be successful there, only to meet Leatherface. The ending is definitely dark and powerful, and not something that audiences will forget. Terrifier 2. Terrifier 2 is a 2022 American splatter slasher film written, directed, edited, and produced by Damien Leone after mutilating sole survivor Victoria Hayes and committing suicide upon police confrontation in the first movie. Terrifier 2 will see the resurrection of Art the Clown.
Art the Clown!
A year later by a sinister being. Art then starts hunting Sienna Shaw and her younger brother, Jonathan, on Halloween night in the Miles County area.
This isn't funny, Amber.
Would you like to play a game, Tara?
Scream 5. Scream 2022 picks up 25 years after the events of the original, and Ghostface is back to kill again. But this time, there's something new behind the mask, and it's up to the town of Woodsboro to figure out who and to stop them.
Oh, stop, wait. There's certain rules to surviving.
The attacks were all on people related to the original killers.
After a string of fun but inconsequential sequels, Scream 2022 feels like a return to form for the classic franchise, with its brutal opening sequence. Fans know the movie is not messing around, and after that, it just keeps giving. It's chock full of scares and enough blood to please every gorehound. The Sadness. The Sadness is one of the most relentlessly violent and unapologetic cruel horror films ever made. Not for the faint of heart. The film stars Barant Zhu and Regina Lee as a Taiwanese couple attempting to find one another in the middle of a viral pandemic that has turned everyone in the world into homicidal maniacs. As the violence escalates, the government remains complicit by doing a whole lot of nothing.
The mother protects her family.
Orphan, First Kill is a psychological horror movie directed by William Brent Bell and a prequel to the 2009 movie Orphan. Orphan, First Kill explores the backstory of Esther, who, after orchestrating an escape from an Estonian psychiatric facility, travels to America by impersonating the missing daughter of a wealthy family. What Esther wasn't counting on was coming across a mother who will protect her family from the murderous child at any cost.
Welcome to Hawthorne.
Here we are family. We harvest, we ferment, we gel.
They gel.
We gel.
The Menu. The Menu is a black comedy horror movie directed by Mark Mylod. It follows Margot and Tyler, a young couple who travel to a remote island to eat at an exclusive restaurant called Hawthorne.
Not just a chef, he's a storyteller. The game is trying to guess what the overarching theme of the entire meal is going to be. You won't know till the end.
Food is treated as conceptual art, but his approach to cuisine has shocking and deadly surprises.
This is what you're paying for.
Get out of my way.
It's all part of the menu.
It's okay.
No.
Hellraiser. Clive Barker's original Hellraiser surprised fans. It became a horror classic in 1987. The dark and gory horror introduced the terrifying character, Pinhead, played for years by Doug Bradley. Hulu released a modern reimagining of the classic horror in 2022.
Do I get a prize?
I do.
Called Hellraiser that introduced a new version of Pinhead to fans. Since 8's Jamie Clayton took over the role of the celebrated horror villain and made it her own for 2022's Hellraiser.
It's time.
The reboot followed a group of friends who discover the mechanical puzzle box that opens the door to the Cenobite's hellish dimensions. Hellraiser modernized the franchise while giving fans an exciting new take on a class horror character.
All for us. What is it you pray for?
What?
Are you alright?
No.
From horror veteran Ty West, known for House of the Devil and The Sacrament, X is a throwback to a different time. It follows a group of budding young filmmakers in rural Texas who want to make an adult film. Things go pear-shaped when their elderly host catches them. A24 hits out of the park once more. X is a highly memorable movie. It also subverts many familiar tropes in the slasher genre, offering audiences an inventive and exciting time. X is gory good fun, and one that'll certainly be revisited in the future. Barbarian. Realizing your rental home is double booked is terrible, but discovering that it's complete with creepy, unexplainable occurrences and hidden passageways, that's much, much worse. When Tess arrives in Detroit for a job interview, she discovers that her rental home is already occupied by a young man, Keith.
This is 476 Barbary, right?
Yeah, I'm renting this place.
No, I booked it a month ago.
Are you sure you have the right place?
Despite her hesitations, and with no other immediate options, she agrees to stay with Keith for the night. This is precisely where the nightmare begins.
This process might seem overwhelming, but with a little practice, it can soon become a pleasurable experience.
Bad things. Terrible, awful, murderous things.
Pearl. Pearl is the much-anticipated follow-up prequel to Ty West's X. Secretly filmed back-to-back with X, Pearl stars Mia Goth as the young Pearl, whose ambition to be an actress threatens anyone who stands in her way.
Make me the biggest star the world has ever known, so that I'll make it far, far away from this place.
Goth takes the role on with gripping flair, cementing herself as a scene-stealing scream queen. That's it, guys. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up. And make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.